Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Yes, welcome to D Football TV. I'm your host Lawrence here again, giving you the best football analysis and the best football news money can buy. Let's dive right into the video. Well, we are going to be talking about Heung-min Son. Yes, in case you've not noticed, he is not a Premier League player anymore, and I think he's old enough, you know. Though he's very good for his age. I think he's 33 to 34 years old. He left for one club in the MLS league. Yes, is it LAFC or something like that? I don't really know the club. I won't lie to you, but he left, and Thomas Frank was really, Thomas Frank is the new manager of Tottenham. He was really proud of the player. The player is a very good player, and I'm very glad he won something before leaving. Unlike Harry Kane, that was not able to win something before leaving, he won something before leaving, and it's very good. After so many years of trying to win something something meaningful, yes, an European competition, an European Cup. So it was very impressive, and he performed well against Arsenal. I think he played that was the last game, the Tottenham versus Arsenal preseason game. I didn't watch that game. I was down. I was not feeling so strong. I really wanted to watch that game because I wanted to give an analysis on that game, but I was not feeling strong. But I did watch the analysis, the highlights, and the goal was a very funny goal. I thought Arsenal was going to come and beat these guys, because this is a rivalry game, because it's not just a normal game. It's a rivalry game. So somebody needed to, they always show fight when they play this type of game. They fight each other, who is going to win. You know how it is. The two London teams, they just go ahead and fight each other. And anytime they finish playing, it's just a little margin of win. It's not 5-0, 4-0. No, there's always goals between both teams. If you know your soccer very well, you know that yes, they always play go. Both teams play go every time. Almost every time they play go, and the margin is not big. It's 2-1, highest 3-1 you will see. So it's a very good one, and he has left the Premier League, and so sad, but he has to move on. Yes, he has to move on. I think he will retire from there. All right, then on the Sesko story, yes, we are going to look into the Sesko story. Man U, like I said before, Man U told the Red Bull Group that they are ready to bid for Sesko, but Newcastle has already submitted a first bid for Benjamin Sesko. Remember I said earlier that Sesko is the man on the driving seat now. He is the one to make a decision if I want to go or I don't want to go. He is on the driving seat. He has all the power to make a decision. And I think this week is almost over, so by next week we will get a decision. Though this is a secret, according to some of my internal sources, Sesko prefers Manchester United. Don't get me wrong, he has not made a decision. No one said that he's going to Manchester United, but some secrets were leaked, yes, and some of my internal sources are saying that the guy is more interested in Manchester United, judging by the name of the club and what they are aspiring to achieve this season and the season from now. Because if you look at the two clubs, Man U is the bigger club. Let's be honest. Newcastle is doing better than Man U in the past 2 or 3 seasons, but Man U is a bigger club than Newcastle. You don't say Newcastle is bigger than Man U, no. So he's gearing towards Manchester United, but Newcastle is more serious and ready to pay more for this player. It's just for them to convince the player. If Eddie Howe and his staff or the Newcastle board can convince this player to play for Newcastle, it will be very good, because it goes both ways now. It's going to favor Liverpool. If Sesko goes to Newcastle, it's going to favor Liverpool and Newcastle. Okay, so if it goes to Man U, it doesn't favor Liverpool, because they want to get ISAK. And Newcastle have said If there is no incoming, there is no outgoing. Yes, that's what they said according to reports, that they need incoming for them to be able to say, oh, this guy can go. Now, it's also very bad for them. I said in my other video, it is bad for Newcastle because either way, they are not going to get 100% ISAK the next season. If ISAK still wears the white and black shirt next season, it's not going to be 100% him because his mind is set somewhere else. So I would really want to see how this will pan out. But Newcastle have submitted a bid, and the bid is around 70 to 75 million pounds, though we are still trying to get the accurate amount. The reports were not really specific, but I think it was an internal something. But they submitted a bid of what, 70 to 75 million pounds for Benjamin Sesko. So let's see if the Red Bull group will accept this bid or reject the bid. Yes, because I know the player, they value the player more than that, though they are ready to come to an agreement. Let's see how it goes. Newcastle has been speaking to the club, they are speaking to the Red Bull group, and Jurgen Klopp is also, you know, one of the board members of the Red Bull group. Yes, so he's also have a say in this, and if he's going to do anything, if he's going to have a say, he might convince Sesko to go to Newcastle just so that ISAK will come to Liverpool. But I'm not saying he's going to do that because, you know, the guy is a very, very respectable man, so he will just do his job and do what is right for the Red Bull group, not Liverpool, not Newcastle, not United. So he's going to do what is right for the group, and we hope that's going to be it. All right, so that's that on the ISAK, and the saga continues seriously. That's why sometimes I don't even post. Somebody will say, okay, they are preparing bid, expect a bid. Now the bid has come. That's why I posted the bid has come, and Newcastle rejected it immediately, just within the same hour that the bid came. So it's of no use to start saying, oh, they are getting closer, oh, we are expecting second bid. There's no need to start making pointless videos. It's when the second bid comes, we confirm that this second bid has come, then I will now pass it to you guys that the second bid is here. Then Arsenal, Eze to Arsenal is still possible. Yes, though the release clause has expired, like I said in my other video, the release clause has expired, but it's still possible that this guy would go to Arsenal because Arsenal are still interested in him. They were never going to pay the 68 million pounds that these people were offering the player for. So they are still interested in the player, and they are likely to get him this summer. So let's see how it goes. I think that's the next player on their list. So let's see how it goes. Meanwhile, Garnacho and Chelsea, they're still interested in Garnacho, but Chelsea are more interested in letting go before getting some players in. So they want to sell most of their players first before incomings, including Xavi Simons, including Garnacho. They're also looking for a swap deal for Morgan Rodgers. Meanwhile, Newcastle have other interests. Newcastle are interested in Jackson, interested in Wissa. Who again? Watkins, interested in Watkins. They are interested in so many other players. So it is not just Sesko, but they want Sesko to be the key man, the key nine, so that a big striker left and a big striker came in. You understand? So they want the striker to come in first before their own striker can leave. So that is what they are standing on right now. So let's see how it progresses. Please, if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, turn on notification bell. Like and comment, tell us what you think, because I think this transfer is very engaging. If you're a football fan and you're not commenting, you're not telling us how far, you need to really start to check yourself very well, because this is hot. Okay, the news are coming in hot. The transfer is very, very hot. I think it's one of the biggest transfer. Later I'm going to do an analysis on each transfer and each team, how each team are going to look at, especially the top 4 team, how each team are going to look come next season. All right, other news will be shared later today. So thank you very much for your time. Do have a wonderful day. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.